Pookies, it's LpsHoney. Welcome back to another video, and today I am so excited because if you can see behind me, I have some Wave 2 G7 LPS. Yes, I was so incredibly lucky to get my hands on these little guys. They were all bought with my own money, just FYI, letting you know. And I was able to find them in Las Vegas, Nevada while I was over there for LPsCon. And to make a long story very short, the whole reason I was even able to find these is thanks to Jerryberry and Zombie X Corn. Massive shout out to both of them. Links to their channels will be in the description down below. But they're the ones that took us to Target to do a little shopping, find some new LPS, and we also got lunch and just spent the day together. They're both so incredibly sweet and I love them to death. And it is all thanks to them that I was even able to get these pets because they took me to the Target that had them. I don't know the specific location, but there has been a lot of Targets kind of slowly popping up around the US carrying Wave 2 of the G7 pets. For now, it looks like they are mainly carrying the pet trio tubes and the blind boxes. Everything else I haven't seen released anywhere yet. So those seem to be the current pets that are popping up at Target. Also, a little FYI, a little birdie at Basic Fun told me that the reason these even came out at Target is because Target themselves decided to just release them. The rest of the LPS should be coming out in early August. So yeah, a lot of people were like, oh my god, it's such a messy launch because Basic Fun didn't even announce that they were out. When it literally didn't even have to do with Basic Fun. It's because Target decided to put these bad boys on the shelf. Once the LPS are handed over from Basic Fun to the distributors, like any product, it is then up to places like Target to decide when they want to put it on their shelves, and Target just decided to put them out early. Hence why a lot of Targets and stores in general just don't have the pets out yet, and if they do, it's only the trios and blind boxes. So rest assured, the rest of Wave 2 is coming, and hopefully it will all be released relatively around the same time in early August. I wanted to give my little 2 cents about the distribution, but let's get on to actually taking a look at the pets, unboxing them, showing y'all what the quality is like and what they come with, because for me personally, I have been so excited for Wave 2. I really feel like they stepped up with this wave, and I'm so excited. So I managed to get 4 blind boxes. They had a few others, but they weren't pets that I was specifically like super looking for to buy like right now. So I'm going to hold off on getting them and just kind of wait till I can get a whole box of them. But I did buy 3 designs that I really wanted right now. And one of these is a double for my boyfriend, which we're going to be opening over on my TikTok. The other 3 I'm going to be opening in this video though, and they're for my collection. So I got the 2 pet trio tubes. I was so excited about these because I absolutely love the pets that come in them. But also, instead of just giving us 1 accessory now, Basic Fun is splurging a little and they are giving us 3 accessories per set, which I'm so happy about. So those are all the sets I got overall. I'm going to start off by opening the blind boxes and then move on to the pet trios. I'll leave timestamps down below if you want to skip to a specific set, but let's get into it. So here are my 3 blind boxes. I know there are some people who really like the packaging, so here's a little comparison between Wave 1 and Wave 2. They both have pandas on the front, but they are different pandas because Wave 1 had the black and white panda with the heart eyes, and Wave 2 has the blue panda with the diamond eyes. I really wanted to get the panda, but looking at all the codes on the bottom, there wasn't any available, so I'm really looking forward to getting it in the future when I can get my hands on all of the blind box pets. And here's the back detailing all the pets that are available in Wave 1 and Wave 2. So here's a little look at all the designs. There are definitely some I'm more excited about than others. For example, the panda I really want to get, the little like llama, the purple cat I'm actually really starting to like a lot more. It's really growing on me. So there are some really good pets in Wave 2 for me at least. So something I quickly want to touch on is while I have 3 of these blind boxes to open in this video, I also have the David Bowie German Shepherd from the blind box packs. It's actually thanks to Zombie X Corn that I even have this little guy. He helped me get him, so thank you so much, King. But yeah, even though I don't have a box to unbox him from, I still wanted to show you guys because he is part of the blind boxes. And also another side note, you may be wondering why his head is so stiff and not bobbling, and that's because on the way home his neck did get a bit janked up in my suitcase, so I ended up trying to like glue it back into place, but then doing that it lost its bobble, so it was a bit messy, but I'm fine with that. You know, he's for my collection and he did originally have a bobble. I just needed to fix him and unfortunately sacrifice the bobble. Here's our first look at him. He's the only pet that I've like had out of the box for a couple days. All the others I'm unboxing for the first time today, and I can say I'm really happy with the quality of this one. The eyes definitely look less pixelated and more just kind of solid to me. Obviously, if you take a magnifying glass up to them, you're definitely going to see some pixelation, but overall I definitely feel like they're printed on a lot more clear. Also, the paint seems really good. I really like this German Shepherd, the David Bowie. I really want to get another one and customize it to look like David Bowie, like give the little lightning bolts some more colors and the different colored eyes. I think it would look amazing. But yeah, here he is. I feel like I'm rambling because I've had him out for a couple days and I really wanted to talk to you guys about him. I feel like if it was any other symbol, it would look kind of stupid, but the lightning bolt really works because of the iconic David Bowie look. So it's David Bowie German Shepherd. There's no other way to put it. I was a bit skeptical about the body being dark brown and then the head being a light brown. I was really worried it would look weird together, but I feel like now that I have it in person, it's definitely a lot less jarring than the images we saw online, and I'm pretty happy with this one overall. For a blind box pet especially, I feel like there is a lot of colored detail going on with this one, which I'm so happy about because that was my one kind of gripe with the Wave 1 blind boxes, is that they were absolutely adorable, but they didn't have a lot of detail, which I did expect because they're blind boxes, but now seeing the Wave 2 blind boxes, I'm like, girl, this is what we should have gotten, and I'm so glad we're getting it now. Like, they even painted his little toes and everything. But let's open the other blind boxes, because this pet here, like I said, I've had in my hands for a few days. I've had time to appreciate him, and I really like him. For me, the quality is definitely there. I'm loving the smaller details that they added. I think the lightning bolt's fine for this pet. Like I said, if it was any other pet with any other freaking symbol, I would be like, ew, but it works for this one, and I really like the colors. So actually opening our first blind box, Jerry Berry told me a little hack to know what pets are inside the blind boxes. As you all know, they have a serial number code on the bottom, and with the previous generations, there were specific numbers that correlated to the pets, and with Wave 2, it is no different. For this specific pet on the code, it is 96. The pets are numbered 70 to 87, so this one being 96 may be a little confusing. However, that's where the little number hack comes into play, because the way to figure out what pet is inside the blind box is to take the number of that pet and then add 11. So for example, this box is a 96, so it should be this brown monkey, which is 85. 85 plus 11, 96. Hey, that's the theory, at least. That's what Jerry Berry told me. I have yet to try it out for myself, but if her theory is correct, this should be the monkey. Let's get him open. I also want to say that this blind box came with 3 pieces of tape at the bottom. Wave 1, for me at least, only had 1 piece of tape, so a nice little improvement to security to hopefully stop people from yoinking them out of the boxes. Ta-da! The code theory is correct. So if you're looking for a pet and you are looking at the codes on the bottom, take that pet's number and add 11. Here is our little card with our little monkey. I actually think this one's really cute. Some of the cards from the previous blind boxes, because they have this realistic background, were a bit jarring, but I actually really like this one with the little like bamboo bed and everything. He's a sportiest pet, level 2 and an exotic, so his symbol is a lightning bolt. He also comes with a Roblox code like Wave 1. Here's the code if anyone wants to redeem it. However, I wouldn't redeem it just yet. At the time of recording, it is near the end of July, and I have seen people trying to redeem Season 2 codes, or Wave 2 codes I should say, and they're not working currently in Roblox. That could be because these have been released early, and so the Wave 2 hasn't been implemented into Roblox yet. So just a word of warning, if you do have codes for the Roblox game from Wave 2, I would definitely hold off from using them until maybe the start of August, just because they're not currently working right now. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that though, because the Roblox game hasn't been updating as much and it's a little worrying to me, but hopefully they can get these Wave 2 codes working in the future. And of course, the juicy pamphlet. We are going to have a look at this, like, oh my god. So, Panda on the front, Cutie Patootie Series 2 Collector's Guide. I believe the back is the exact same for Wave 1, where it has the personality, level, and rarity. I think they're all the same. I don't think there's any changes that have been made here. So we have our blind bag pets to kick the pamphlet off. Freaking loving these. It then moves into the pet pairs. So we have like the capybara and the Sheltie dog. Some more pet pairs with the sloth, and then it starts to move into the pet trios with the zebra, lioness, and woodpecker, things like that. Then we have some new pets at the bottom here, which I haven't really seen where they belong, and I haven't really discussed them on my channel yet. I'm thinking that these are going to be Petfluencer pets, just because this panda down here kind of looks like it has glitter around the eyes, or maybe metallic paint, which is a symbol of the Petfluencer pairs. Also with this purple toucan and blue toucan, no idea where they really belong. We have some of the snowy pets down here looking amazing. On the back we have some more multi-pack pets, as well as the other capybara from the house, and then some pets that I don't really know where they belong as of right now. This dog with a bow, no idea what set she's in. Same with this blue and white cat, which I really love, and this little like peacock. There is also a bunch of pets here that are part of an upcoming advent calendar, which I haven't talked about yet. There are so many new pets I need to cover. Bear with me guys, it's going to be a big video in the future. This blue deer is my favorite pet of Wave 2, and I will throw hands with a child in the aisles of Target to get my little grubby paws on this one. There's also this fox that comes in a future multi-pack. Love the raindrop eyes. Some more LPS at the end here, which are either in the advent calendar or kind of unknown. We got another Dalmatian, which is very cute. So that's the Wave 2 pamphlet. Because Target decided to drop these babies early, we're still figuring out where some of these LPS even belong. But trust me, I am going to be making a video in the future going over all the Wave 2 pets and what sets they come in, especially with new developments like the possible Petfluencers panda, which I love. Let's get onto the pet itself. Now that we've had a look at the pamphlet, don't worry, I won't be doing that for every single box. I just wanted to get it out the way for the girlies and the guys who cared. Open sesame. Oh my god, he is so cute. Neutral colored LPS come through. So here he is. He has his little lightning bolt, which isn't super obnoxious and in your face, and it kind of works as a little hair tuft, so I'm liking it. The colors seem really nice. I can't really see any paint errors, which is awesome. I love that they painted his tongue as well, like such a cute little detail. And from what I'm seeing, these ones, their eyes, again, much like the David Bowie dog, they're printed on really great. There's definitely less graininess than Wave 1, which was a concern for a lot of people, and obviously the graininess is still going to be there if you're really looking for it, because these are printed eyes. But I feel like Basic Fun definitely increased the quality of like the machine or the ink or something, because it's looking a lot better. They of course got the bobblehead, and I just think he looks adorable. Like all the blind boxes, he does come with one accessory, and it is a little pack of peanuts. Truthfully, I didn't expect to like this one as much as I have, because they made monkeys in Wave 1, but I feel like the Wave 2 monkey has a little like paw up, like he's adorable. Next blind box, this pet should be the pink wolf cat, and its number on the box is 90. Look at this queen. Not sure about the balls of yarn in the background, it's very random for a little backdrop image, but I get it, you know, it's technically meant to be a Persian cat. But the pet, oh my god, I love her. She is a sassiest pet, level 1, and a core Littlest Pet Shop. Is her Roblox code. Again, I wouldn't use it straight away just because of the issues, but for future reference, if you want to come back and use it when they fix the issue, go straight ahead. Ooh, look how vibrant her eyes are. Okay, girl. It looks more blue on camera, but in person it is this beautiful kind of aquamarine and greenish color. I don't know why it looks blue on camera. It's kind of bugging me because it is so beautiful in person. She is everything. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. They're definitely more of a muted pink than what it shows on the images, like on the pamphlet and everything, but I prefer this. I think it suits this pet so well. I love the little ear patch, and this has been one of my favorite ways they have incorporated the personality type mark, because they literally turned the tuft of hair on this pet's head into a shooting star. Whoever in the design department came up with that idea, like, you ate. Honestly, I love it. Again, overall, the printing seems really clean on this pet. Little pink LPS logo on the back, so freaking cute. I can't really see any issues. I'm in love with the eyes. They are so glossy and beautiful. I don't know if this is an actual thing or not, but I do want to point it out. Some of their eyes are glossier than others. The David Bowie dog has a very kind of satin finish to the eyes, where the Persian cat or the wolf cat has super glossy eyes. Same with the monkey as well. He also has kind of a satin finish. I don't know if pets have different gloss levels to their eyes or not, and we do have one more blind box to open, which I guess we can see if that one is satin or glossy, but I think the high gloss definitely looks better. Like, she's just so freaking pretty. And her accessory is this little fish bone. Kind of like that they went with a different color. I mean, it's unique. It's not another boring white one that we got like 50 of in wave 1, so I'll take it. So far for me, this is the best blind box pet that I own from wave 2. Like I said, I really want the panda and some of the other pets, so time will tell if that will change, but for right now, she is my favorite. And that brings us to our final blind box. This should be the purple axolotl. It is number 91 if you are looking for the code on the bottom. He's beauty, he's grace, he's got a grape face. Here is our purple axolotl. He's a friendliest pet, level 1 and exotic. Here's his code. Oh, okay, he's backwards. Yes, ma'am. Name a more iconic trio. Here's our little grape head axolotl. He's so cute. I love this kind of purpley bluish color they used for his overall like body and head. So freaking pretty. I want more LPS in this color immediately. So really love the pinkish purple they used on the gills and the fins on the back. He definitely has more of a simplistic design, kind of reminiscent of wave 1 of the blind bags, or blind boxes, my bad. But I like it. Like, I'm fine with less detail on these pets, and I expected it. We've definitely just been spoilt with some of the other designs being so detailed. Personality type is these super cute little hearts on the gills, and I don't mind them at all. I do like that they're symmetrical and on both gills. I feel like it ties it together a bit nicer. I would have loved to have seen maybe a little heart on the body as well. I feel like that really would have just pieced the whole design together. But I'm liking that they're keeping the axolotl's designs like more subtle on the gills, on the body, stuff like that. It's really working. Also, our axolotl also has super glossy eyes, so I really don't know what's happening with the eye gloss. Some are definitely more satin and some are very high gloss. I guess we'll have to wait and see for the other blind box pets what the dealio is, but I find it very interesting. I don't know if it's like a printing error or if it's by choice. For me personally, I have to say that this new axolotl is my favorite out of the 3. The pink one's iconic and I love the yellow one's design on the body, but the purple one for me is it. I love the colors. I love how they work the personality marks into it. It's just, he's a cutie. One thing I will say though, no idea why his accessory is 2 apples. I don't think axolotls eat apples. I could be wrong. I'm no expert. But I feel like giving him like a little bucket of worms or something would have been so cute. So here are the 4 blind box pets I was able to get from wave 2. So thankful that I was even able to find them in the first place, and I have not been disappointed. I can't wait to see the others in person, and like I said, I bought these with my own money. If they were stinker, I would let you guys know, but the 4 I bought, I am so pleased with. I will say David Bowie dog's neck was a bit janky, and that's kind of why it got messed up when I came home. But the others have been perfect. I can't really see any paint issues. The graininess has been a lot less noticeable in the eyes. And I really think just in general, this wave 2 of blind boxes is a big step up for Basic Fun. Obviously, the launch of them has been a bit messy, and that isn't Basic Fun's fault at the end of the day. It's more on Target than anyone. but hopefully they can start rolling out more in mass at the start of August, because I personally really want to get the rest of them and just see what they're like. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and if you've been able to find any for yourself. I know a lot of people have been out hunting at Target and actually having some pretty decent luck. But now that we've had a look at the blind boxes, let's move on to the pet trios, because oh my god, baboon, shiny metallic baboon. That's really all you need to know. But for real though, I don't own the mail-in baboon, so this is going to be my first ever baboon LPS, and I cannot wait to open him up. And I don't know why they decided to give him the metallic hair, but I'm so glad they did. I mean, go off. He sticks out now. He's unique, and I love that. We're going to open the zoo pets first. So we have our zebra using a donkey mold. Very interesting, but very exciting. We have our lioness and our baboon. There are only 2 pet trio packs this time, but I think all of the pets are pretty cool looking, and I'm very happy that they all get an accessory now. Out of the 2 options, I personally like this zoo pack the most, and that's why we're going to open it up first. Personally, I've seen a lot more people having luck finding the trios at Target, and the one that I went to was stocked up with these babies, so they definitely have a lot of these pet trios to go around, which is very exciting to see. Okay, I have a gripe. I have something to say. Before I even get into the designs, because oh my god, I do love the designs a lot, I need to talk about this zebra. I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy, because on camera it's definitely not as noticeable, but I need to speak to whoever at Basic Fun is making these white LPS, because the head and body do not match. If y'all remember the Seaside Besties dog, that one was super noticeable and really bad. The head was a bright white and the body was more of a yellowish white. This zebra has the exact same problem. It's not as noticeable, and again, I'm really annoyed that my camera is not picking it up as much, but in person, the body is more of a creamy white, whereas the head is this bright, pure white, just like the Seaside Besties dog. It didn't actually look that way in the packaging, and I had high hopes that the body and head would match a lot better than previous white LPS that Basic Fun's released, but unfortunately it looks like it's still an issue for Wave 2, and that's honestly my only gripe with this trio pack, is that I feel like they really need to sort out the issue with the white printing. I understand that the head and body are made out of different plastics, so it's hard to kind of match it, but if G2 could do it with their white LPS, I'm sure there is a way that G7 can do it. I really freaking wish you could see what I'm seeing like off camera. I'll try and maybe insert a picture, maybe it's more obvious that way, but yeah, if you get this pet, be prepared, the body and the head aren't going to match with the tones of white color. I'm personally going to paint it to match more, but yeah, just something to consider. Now that I got that off my chest, let's take a step back, take a look at the card, code, the accessories, and the pets overall. Here's our card. It is the baboon for this set. He's a sassiest pet, level 2, and an exotic. Here's the code that may or may not work by the time you watch this video. And just like the blind boxes, you do get a collector's guide. For this pack's accessories, you get like a little lunch bag, a barrel of lettuce, and a little bowl. Pretty fitting, goes with the set, and I like them. They are accessories we've seen before in, I think, the same colors or very similar colors to Wave 1, so it's nothing super unique or exciting. But you know, I'm glad that they match the theme of the pets they're with. So let's talk pets. We'll start off with the lioness. Very similar design to a previous lioness from G2. I don't mind because I love this mold, so I'm always going to be more lenient with it. But if you're somebody who really cares about like reproductions of designs, this is just a heads up. It is very similar, even down to the personality mark, which I was really surprised by. The original lioness design that this one's kind of based off of has flowers on its forehead, and this one here has a little shooting star in pretty much the same colors and placement. I found it really interesting and also kind of cute, kind of like a throwback homage to the original. I really don't have anything bad to say about her because, like I said, I love this mold. I'm biased. I gotta admit it. But I will say that this is the first pet where I've actually seen a bit of graininess in the whites of the eyes. You probably can't tell at all on camera, but in person you can definitely see a tiny bit. Get up nice and close and maybe try and zoom in, like, I don't know if you can see that. But other than that, I think she looks fantastic. No painting errors from what I can see, and I just like the design. Basic Fun seems to love making this particular mold, so I'm getting fed. I don't know about y'all, but I'm eating good. Next we have the baboon, and this is the first time I've ever like holding an LPS baboon. It's so exciting because the only other baboon previously was the mail-in order one, which looks like this. Very handsome little guy, but kind of expensive for me living in Australia with shipping and everything. So to get the opportunity to now have a baboon for cheap, so exciting. And I feel like a lot of people in the community are also going to be excited about this guy because he's not like super common, the G2 version. I also love that they gave him metallic hair like the original. I don't know if that was like a specific design choice or just something that happened along the way with production, but I love it. He looks so cool. I love the shine. I would have loved if they had also given like a bit of shine on the tail or something, or little red booty cheeks. My man is caked up. The seam line for this LPS perfectly goes down the middle for a butt crack. Such a missed opportunity. Will I personally be painting red booty cheeks on this LPS? Yes. Yes, I will. Other than his body being a little bland, I think he looks great overall. A word of warning though, a lot of the baboons I saw in Target seem to have misprinting errors. It seemed to only be like contained to the baboon, so I don't know what's going on there. A lot of them had misprinted noses, or these little like blue bits were printed crooked. I was lucky enough to find this one, which was pretty much perfect, but I did see a lot of baboons with that issue. So if you're looking for him, just definitely make sure you check the pets out before you purchase them to make sure you're getting a well printed one. And lastly, for our zoo pets, we have a little zebra, a little baby. So this is a zebra design printed on a donkey mold. I think it's actually a first for LPS, like one animal being printed on a different animal's mold, and I think it's so cool. I didn't know how to feel about these 3 stripes on the front of the face being a different direction to all the other stripes. Even on the back of the head, it's a different direction. But now that I have it in person, I think it looks fine. I still would have preferred if all the stripes were going the same direction and like more cohesive like an actual zebra looks, but it's not bad. I think it still looks really cute, and seeing it on this mold, it just looks adorable. He's a little baby. I also worked the little star logo in pretty nicely. It's like a little shooting star on the back of him, so not too obnoxious and in your face. I love the purple eyes. Purple eye enjoyers, rise up. I am so glad we got another LPS with purple eyes. They're not, you know, the most common, and I'm very happy to see it return. I have seen some comments online about some people being disappointed that the muzzle is kind of like a peachy pink, same with the ear color instead of a more kind of natural pink, I guess. And I can understand that, but for me personally, it doesn't bother me at all. I think it looks great. My real problem is the white of the head and the body not matching. For me, that's definitely more of an issue than the peachy color of the muzzle. It's definitely going to be a pet that I'm going to look at repainting just so the white tones match. I did it with the Seaside Besties dog and it turned out great, so it's definitely something I can do with this one. I know a lot of people don't mind, but it really irks me that the whites don't match because they're meant to. Other than that, she looks great though. I love this pet, and I love that they're trying out designs on new molds. I think it's so cool, like the Sheltie that's coming out in wave 2 as well. That's a husky head on a wolf body. It's just really cool to see these fresh ideas coming out for LPS, so I can't wait to see what more design splices they come up with. So there they are. Like I said before, this Zoo Pets pack was my favorite out of the pet trios for wave 2, and they did not disappoint. Yeah, the whites not matching does irk me personally, but overall I think they look great. I love the designs, I love the choices that they made with the colors, and I think it is one of the best sets that is out, and I can't wait to just see all the other wave 2 pets. Like, if this is the entry level for this wave, I know wave 2 is going to slap. Let's move on to our last pack. It is another pet trio pack. It is the Park Pets, and our first pet is a pet triplets squirrel. We also have a woodpecker. Oh, sorry, my autofocus. We have a woodpecker and a bunny. I might be paranoid after the zebra, but the body and the head look like different shades of white, and you can even see it on the camera this time. So I'm praying it's just an illusion of light and they actually match, but with the history of white pets, I'm not super hopeful. I like his design though. Some people don't, but I'm a bunny lover, okay? Bunny haters, get the frick out. Oh my god, the bunny's even worse than the zebra, and you can definitely tell on camera. Bro, this isn't like my biggest disappointment with LPS right now is the freaking white pets. Like, he could have popped off, but I'm just gonna keep looking at his pure blinding white head and creamy body not matching at all. The audacity to put him on the card. But here is the card for this set. The bunny is a Hungriest Pet level 2 and a core pet shop. Here's the little code, and of course another little pamphlet. Here's the accessories for this set. We get some apples, some peanuts, and a drink bottle. I personally really like the drink bottle. They released it in wave 1 but green, so I'm liking that they're at least giving us a different color this time. The peanuts and apples are just kind of standard LPS accessories, nothing super special. And here are the pets. I'm gonna save the bunny for last because we all know what I'm going to talk about, and from a distance on camera it actually looks really nice, but we all know that in the truth we all saw the color difference. But starting us off for this set, we have this woodpecker, and I think it's a pretty nice design. It's nothing super stand out for me personally, but it's definitely a solid design for a woodpecker. Like, they put a lot of different colors and patterns into it, and it looks really nice and cohesive, very symmetrical as well. I'm not exactly sure which personality type this is meant to be. I think maybe like the little tear water drop, but they've kind of made it more artistic looking, I guess, more like flowing water, and I like it. It's also on some of the other LPS in the pamphlet, so maybe they're kind of going down this route where the personality types are very like still clearly those shapes like stars, hearts, drops, but they're kind of incorporating them more into different designs as well, like the shooting star on the wolf cat, this one kind of having flowing water instead of just one drop on the head. That's just me speculating, but I definitely prefer them incorporating the personality marks into the pets rather than just slapping them on the face. Not including David Bowie dog, but I think it looks pretty nice. Like I said, it's not a pet that I was like super duper excited for, but I'm sure the bird lovers are going to eat this girly up because it looks really nice. And then we have this pet triplet baby squirrel, and I love this one. It is a super pastel pink with kind of this more faded pink as its highlights. I don't know if it's metallic or just the paint is really shiny on this pet specifically, but it does look cool. I love that they added a little pink stripe going down the tail and even painted the little toes. I've definitely been an advocate for more pet triplet molds to be made, so getting one of the squirrels back is awesome. And also there is another pet triplet squirrel coming out, I believe, in wave 2. Yeah, this one here. I don't know what set it specifically comes in, but it's another pet triplets squirrel baby mold, which is really cool. But I really love seeing them come back, and there's so many pet triplet babies to choose from. There's dogs, cats, monkeys, which we've seen, now squirrels, and the pet triplets bear cubs. Some of them are coming back. Like, the possibilities are endless for them, and I'm just so happy to see them make a return. And this one is really adorable. The face definitely has that really like goofy little baby charm to it, so I'm really happy that they brought this mold back, and I think it looks great. Now, my biggest disappointment, this bunny. I was so excited to see this bunny. He got some hate, he got some heat, but I liked him. He definitely reminded me of the Magic Motion bunny, but kind of a yassified version, a lot less creepy. and I was super excited because of that. I think the design is really cute. He has like a fully black ear, and then his other ear has just like a little black tip right at the top. He's got little patches on his legs and these little splotches on his face. Some people have been saying it kind of looks like mascara or like eyeliner gone wrong. I think it looks cool. It's definitely meant to be the little like raindrop effect once again incorporated into the design, and I like how it looks. He should have been an amazing pet. That was my favorite from this specific set. But are we seeing the color difference in the body and head? Please tell me we're seeing it with this one, because he is so much worse than the zebra. Here they are next to each other, and like I said, the zebra on camera is a lot less noticeable, so it doesn't look too bad, but it is definitely there in person. But now, especially next to the bunny, it is like, oh my god. It makes me so sad because I love so many of the white LPS designs. I think they're so cool. But this like bright white head with this creamy white body, it just makes the pet look cheap, which is really disappointing because it's not cheap. Like, it's a cool design. I like the eyes, the super glossy, I like the pink nose and the ears. Like, everything else about this pet I love. It is just the plastic coloring that infuriates me, and it just gives it this cheap look, like the head and body aren't meant to be together. I don't know why Basic Fun seems to struggle to match the white of the head and the body. It's an issue with all the white pets that I've seen from Wave 1 and Wave 2. I think the only pets that didn't have that issue were the pandas. The heads and bodies actually matched, so whatever they did there, they seriously need to start doing with the other white pets, because it's really bugging me. Obviously it's not going to bug everyone, and you might not care at all about that, and that's completely fine, but for me, I like when the colors match. Thankfully, at least for the bunny, the body is quite simple. He just has the little black marks on the front of his legs. So I should be able to repaint it myself and match the head and body a lot better, kind of similar to what I did with the seaside dog. So there's that plus, like at least it's an easy fix for this guy. Whereas the zebra, it is a bit more difficult because there's so much design on the body and the head. But let me know what you guys think. Like, does it annoy you? Because it really annoys me that the head and bodies don't match. And again, it really doesn't look as bad on camera, but in person it is like immediately noticeable. So there's our park pets. I do like this set, don't get me wrong. I freaking love the baby squirrel and the bunny, and the woodpecker is surprisingly cute and a really pretty design. The accessories are fine, you know, I'm just glad we're getting more of them. I think that's really cool. And if they could sort out the white printing errors with the paint, I think it would just be like perfect. I'd have really no issues then. I also forgot to mention, but I also couldn't see any paint errors with these pets, and the graininess in the eyes was very minimal, which was awesome to see. There you have it, guys, all of the new Wave 2 LPS I was able to find. I think they're great. I'm so happy that there has definitely been a quality kind of upgrade. Like I said, the printing on all of my pets was really great, and I'm also a big fan of how they've kind of reduced the graininess in the eyes, at least from what I've seen. There is still room for improvement, like the white printing, which I will never stop going on about till the day I die and it is fixed. And just some questionable things, like some pets having satin eyes and others having very glossy eyes. I just don't know what the reasoning is behind that. But I highly recommend them to you guys if you are able to find them. Like I said, it was kind of Target's fault that these were released early. Great for collectors because we get to get the pets sooner, but it also makes the launch look a bit messier than it's meant to. So please don't blame Basic Fun for these pets being released early at Target. It is a distributor thing, not a company thing. I really hope that at the beginning of August we can see the full rollout start happening with all the other packs and these becoming more available in more countries. This is a product, at the end of the day, the more everyone buys, the more countries that they can appear in. So definitely go out and support LPS if you can. Get a blind box maybe, or you know, just any way you can. Play the Roblox game even, like that's free. And yeah, personally I'm so excited to see the rest of Wave 2 and really happy with the pets I received. Let me know if you've been able to find them, because like I said, it's been kind of like patchy where they've been popping up. I was so thankful that I was able to get some because I live in Australia and they're probably not going to show up here for a little while. So finding them in Target in America was so cool. But that's everything. I hope you enjoyed seeing what these pets were like, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. I have so many videos planned now that I am back from LPsCon and can get down to business. But I will hopefully see you soon in a new video, and I can't wait to share some more stuff with you. But until then, I will see you next time. Bye guys!